Well, hello there, it's Tim Bachalka again, and I haven't made a video for around about 5 weeks, just under 5 weeks, and I wanted to give you a progress of how things are going. Well, at this stage, I'm down to 100.2 kilograms, and I think if I've got my calculations correct, that's around 221 pounds, and that means that I've lost just over 5 kilos, or 11 pounds, since the last video, which was on December 17th or 18th last year. Overall, since I've been starting this diet or new lifestyle, I really don't like using the word diet because it is a lifestyle change. The first video I put up about this was in July 28th, I think, around about that time. I was 120 kilos, which if memory serves was 264 pounds. So I've lost around about 43 pounds or just under 20 kilos in that time. So since the last video, around about a kilo a week seems to be the rate that I'm losing it. And it's interesting because I'm finding the more weight I lose, the more energy I've got, and I'm spending a lot more time outside now. I'm just doing even little things. I've got quite a big garden, so I spend a lot of time moving sprinklers and so forth around because it's so hot and summer here in Australia. And I do a lot of walking, and I've just got my iPhone, and it keeps track of how far I'm walking. I'm walking 4 or 5 Ks a day. I'm not sure how many that is in miles. I'll put that on the screen there. But it's not a lot, but it's some exercise. But I'm finding that I can go longer. I can go longer, do more exercise, which is good. And that's probably a byproduct of losing weight. The way I figure it is that, I had all this extra weight that I was carrying around all day. And obviously that's quite a burden to carry and would be using a lot of my energy just to get around and do the normal day-to-day things. So it's great having this extra energy. I'm really happy with that and happy with my progress. So again, as I've said, I'm down to 100.2 kilograms, which is around about 221 pounds, again, if I've got my calculations correct, and things are still going well. So I'm still on track. In terms of eating, I've totally given up breakfast. I'll have a coffee mid-morning and not really feel like I want to eat anything until lunchtime, and for that reason I don't. In terms of what I eat for lunch, sandwich, pretty basic, a Vegemite sandwich for non-Aussies who probably, if you've ever tried Vegemite, you probably hate it, but if you're born Australian, you've had Vegemite since you were a kid and you love it. So I have that. It's high in protein, relatively low calories, so I'm not actually eating a lot of calories. Evening meal sometimes I'll just have a sandwich because that's what I feel like. Sometimes we might have some sort of a dish like some Indian food or some like some other meat and vegetables, etc. Whatever it is. Very rarely would I have any form of dessert. In fact, I haven't had any dessert. Dessert for me would be fruit. So, bananas, apples, oranges, etc. That would be the extent of my fruit, of my dessert, I should say, which is good. No chocolate or anything like that. I've totally given that up now for the duration that I've been going here. One of the things that I'm not doing is spending any time on calories. I'm not calorie counting. I'm not looking at that saying, oh, should I eat that? It's going to be more calories. I'm not, at lunchtime or dinner time, I'm not going, I better only have 1 piece of bread or 2 pieces of bread because of it's going to be X calories. I've given all that away. When I'm full, I stop eating. In fact, before I'm full, I stop eating, and I know that I'm going to get full. So I would have 2 pieces of bread on a typical day for lunch, but sometimes I'll have a third one and I don't feel bad about it. Because I know overall, obviously, my intake of calories is way down than what it used to be, and the results are speaking for themselves, because I'm losing weight every month. And as I said, I've lost around 5 kilos or 11 pounds since the last video I did, which was late December 17th, 2018. So I just wanted to do this quick video to say that everything is still working okay. I'm still feeling good, getting more energy, on track, and loving the way that things are going. I've still got probably at least 10 kilos to go, so that's probably 20 plus pounds. But look, I'm not fussed about it. I'm just going to take my time and just keep doing what I'm doing. Clearly for me it's working and I'm getting good results, so I'm going to keep doing that. And I'll probably try and update you more often if I can, but at the very least every month or so I'll do a video update like I've done here, just to let you know that things are still going well, and also holding myself accountable. The one other good reason for doing a video that I've found is that I actually forget how much weight I've lost. So on December the 17th, as I mentioned, I was about 105 kilos. So I didn't realise that I'd lost that much weight since the last video, since then basically. So since the last 4 or 5 weeks. So just having that video on YouTube, I could go back and watch it again quickly and say, oh wow, I lost that much weight since between then and now. So that's another good reason. Saves me having to keep any other records of my weight loss. So that's it. That's my update, and I'll see you again in another video when I've got time to do one. Cheers for now.